Alright, Carlo here with my new wallet. This is the Dosh Aero Prefect. Dosh being the company name, Aero being the model, and Prefect being the color scheme. Now you'll find a lot of YouTube videos reviewing this, but not really any that go into great detail, especially with those who have used this for a while now. I've used this for about a week, and I could tell you what I think about it now. So some of the issues and concerns I have. Now, first off, the build quality is really good. It's very rigid. The material is good, it's like a rubbery silicone polymer feel to it. Matte finish. You know, the problem with the matte finish though, this material is the fact that it'll pick up a lot of dust. See, it will pick up dust on the side there. But at the same time, you could clean that dust off because it's waterproof, so you could just dab it on or just wipe it off like that. Now, also, when you try to put it in a moist or humid pocket, the friction will make it a little tricky because you want to stick it in and take it out. It might get stuck to the clothing material, but it hasn't happened to me yet. So now, one thing, the molding, the natural position of this wallet is basically closing in on itself. Even though it's rigid and all that, see, this is the extent of its opening. You compare it to a leather wallet, flip it open, you know, it'll just do whatever you want it to do. You put it on the table, whatnot. Open this, you can't. It'll close in on itself. You stick it on the table to try to keep it open, but it'll close in on itself. Some people will find that a little annoying, but you know, again, you'll get used to it. Now, getting cash in and out, you'll have to hold it open like this, and sometimes hyperextend the wallet itself, which I'll demonstrate in a second. Oh, that's another thing. I have various currencies here. Being in Canada, I wanted to see how Canadian money fit in the wallets. So that's why I'm going to make this video, is to show you how it looks. Now, as you can see, the Aero version has 6 card slots. I already filled them all up. Okay. I recommend sticking your 2 most used cards in the frontmost, the first slots here. Okay. Usually I stick my debit and my credit. The reason being is it's very tight. It's very kind of difficult to get to the back cards. You'll have to push the 2 cards away to gain access to the third, and then there. See? It took a little effort. It's very tight, you know, very secure, but second card is not too bad. First card obviously is easy. As you can see, I put it also upside down to keep the numbers staggered. If you put the numbers all in line with each other, it will make it a little more difficult. Well, that time wasn't too bad, so. Now with the full 6 cards, you can see there's a little protrusion, like the wallet itself starts molding around the cards themselves. Now it'll happen with small wallets anyway. It's unavoidable, right? It will become permanent, but I digress. And also, you see here's the Dosh line logo thingy, and it's already warping there, but it's still all right. I mean, for its secureness and the waterproof, it's okay. Also, the cards are all lined up with one another. They don't step on top of each other, or they don't, you know, go up in steps. So that's another thing that will make getting the cards a little difficult. The money clip. Okay, at first I didn't think it was removable, but if you look closer there, it's just clipped on like that. So luckily, you could take it off, flip it around, and stick it back in. Now, it's a personal preference. I wanted the opening to go in the same direction as the cards. So card, cash, card, you know, card, cash, card, going one way. But again, you could do whatever you want with it, so it doesn't really matter. Now this Aero version is 81 millimeters. Okay, being in Canada, or the videos online only dealt with American money or even euros, so I wasn't too sure how Canadian money would work out on it. But I guess I'll show you now. So 81 millimeters. The other Dosh wallet is called the Lux, and the Lux is 68 millimeters. Canadian money here. Okay, this is Canadian money is 70 millimeters wide. It's all unison, you know, they're all the same size, so there's no tricks or anything. The 20 and the 5, these are the older paper money, and the 50 here is the new plastic money. So just see, and this makes it easier to put it in. So here you go with the Canadian money. Alright, see? The Aero wallet fits the Canadian money well. If I were to put the Canadian money in the Lux version, the 68 millimeter version, being 70 millimeters, it will protrude about 2 millimeters in the Lux wallet, but not in the Aero. So here's a US dollar. US dollar is 66 millimeters. Okay, so lots of room, about a millimeter, or about a centimeter. Here are 20 euros. Okay, 20 euros is 71 millimeters. Okay, fits fine. 10 euros, 62 millimeters. And the smallest bill, the 5 euro. I don't like these varying sizes of cash. Why can't they just keep it all the same size? 62 millimeters. I got Korean currency here, 5,000 Korean won. Now this is 76 millimeters wide, so still enough room. The Aero is built for larger bills, the international bills. And here's the 1,000 Korean won, which is 68 millimeters. So that's 9 bills in total. Okay, and it still keeps its nice stream fin profile, so that's a good thing. See, and so now if I wanted to take the American bill, that's all you gotta do. And just for comparison's sake, here's a lottery ticket, and this thing is 83 millimeters. Since the Aero is only 81, it'll protrude 82 millimeters to the side, right there. So basically, that's what I would have expected if I were to buy the Lux version and stuck Canadian money in there. So there you have it. Very different currencies in the Dosh Aero. Thanks a lot.